Welcome to Lifestyle Television TV, brought to you by African American Lifestyle Magazine. I'm your host, Peter Waregi. I'm the publisher and CEO of the publication. As you already know, our magazine has 4 missions. Number 1, to inform you. Number 2, to empower you. Number 3, to inspire you. And last but not least, to get you connected. We will be bringing you programming that will help you improve your business, your personal health, your education, and most importantly, your own personal growth. Again, tune in. You'll be informed and you will enjoy the programming with Lifestyle Showcase Television. God bless. Thank you. Welcome to Lifestyle Showcase TV. My name is Peter Waregi. I'm the publisher and CEO of African American Lifestyle and your host this evening. Our guest tonight is Miss Lucia Short. She's the CEO and founder of Focus on Education and Concerned Parents. We'll be right back with our guest, Miss Lucia Short. Thank you. Thank you. We are back with our guest tonight, Ms. Lucia Short, the founder and CEO of Focus on Education and Concerned Parents. Ms. Lucia Short, welcome to the show tonight. Talk to us about, first of all, pronounce your name for us. Tell us what you do with the organization.
My name is Lucille Short.
Yes.
And I am the CEO and founder of Focus on Education.
Okay.
First of all, too, I would like to thank you so very much for having me
Thank you.
here this evening. And it's a great opportunity. And also for being in the magazine. I think that's a wonderful article. I appreciate it so very much. Thank you.
Well, Ms. Lucia Short was in our publication for, I think this was the July-August issue.
Yes.
And if you go to page number 23, she is featured on that. She actually wrote an article. She was interviewed by one of our interns. And we are excited that she's going to talk to us about what she does. Again, talk to us a little bit about Focus on Education. What is your mission?
All right. Focus on Education is actually threefold.
Yes.
We have the District Advisory Council under Focus on Education.
Okay.
This is our program that's dedicated to the parents. It's steered towards the parents.
Okay.
Because we believe that if we can put parents in places
Yes.
where they can learn the
Yes.
laws that govern education,
Yes.
that way they can be better advocates for their children.
Okay.
Because if a parent knows the laws that govern education,
Yes.
then they can be there and know what they're talking about and make sure their children get the best education possible.
I like what you're saying. So you're saying the parents are really as much involved in the children's education as the children themselves.
They must be.
Thank you.
It's a necessity.
Okay.
Yes, and the second program is, of course, grandparents.
Okay.
At it again.
Okay.
We believe that there are more grandparents raising the grandchildren nowadays than ever before.
Yes.
These grandparents have been out of the school system for a lot of years.
Okay.
And sometimes it's more difficult for them to get back in and navigate
Yes.
the school system.
Yes.
So what we try to do is have meetings and put them in places where they can have an easier time of it, because in the first place they're not as young
I like that.
as they were before.
So I like what you're saying. To help the students and the youth, we have to educate the parents, and we have also educated the grandparents who are actually
Exactly.
molding these young lives.
Exactly.
That is very interesting. So Focus on Education is there to have that. What inspired you to start this organization?
Being in the schools, I have been in the schools for a lot of years.
Okay.
First as working there, and then as a volunteer in the schools.
Okay.
What I saw was a lot of children actually being put off. They were not learning. They were in the classroom. They were asked questions. They couldn't answer the questions.
Yes.
So a lot of times they started messing with somebody next to them, to divert the attention away from them that they didn't know.
Okay.
So then they were put out of the classroom.
Yes.
Then they walked the halls. Before you know it, they were suspended.
Yes.
They didn't know the answers when they were there. They then they don't know the answers then.
Serious
But I
problem.
also noticed that a lot of these children had a lot of talent.
Okay.
So first part of Focus on Education was the Arts of Peace. This
Okay.
one was the part of our program that's directed to the children, period.
Art of peace.
Yes. What we did is we went around and we got the children involved.
Yes.
We let them put their own talent
Yes.
on display. We didn't teach them.
Yes.
They came to us naturally
Okay.
talented.
All right.
So what we did is we created a platform, let them use their own natural talents, and we invited administrators, parents, community, everybody who were connected with these children. We invited them in to see these children.
Yes.
They were caught doing something good.
Okay.
Too often we say our kids are caught doing the wrong thing,
Yeah.
but these kids were caught
Doing
doing
something
something
positive.
good
Yes.
at that time, okay?
Yes, yes.
So this is what started it. And then we went on to the part about the parents.
Yes.
Go back to the district advisory council.
Yes.
A lot of parents would come into the schools and they didn't know where to start.
Wow.
They knew there was trouble with their children,
Yes.
but they didn't know where to start.
Yes.
So we figured if we could put them in places
Yes.
where they can learn the laws, when they came into the school to see about their children,
Yes.
they would know at least where to start.
Wow. Are you working with the school district? I know Cleveland School is one of the, is now rated very highly, as opposed to other schools like Solon or Orange. Are you in communication with the schools so that they can implement some of these things, you find stuff you're talking about here?
I have been involved with the schools and some of the people in the schools. I have tried to see the CEO a couple of times, and he did see me once.
Okay.
But when I was there, he kept looking at his watch, so I don't think he heard too much of what I said. Okay?
Yeah, yes.
But I do work with some of the different departments in the school district.
Yes.
They do help me with the children and things like that. So there's so many things going on at the schools. But you see, what we have to do, we have to think about the children first.
That's true.
And I don't think closing a lot of schools, firing a lot of teachers, I don't think that's actually thinking about the children first.
I agree with you.
I think what we have to do is actually get back to the drawing board.
Okay.
And we have to take local people to sit down at the table.
Yeah.
People who know the areas,
Yeah.
people who know how Cleveland works, people who know the geographic areas around here and what's going on in the neighborhoods.
Yes.
We need these kind of people at the table.
Yes.
So that when we start strategizing on how we're going to do things best for the children,
Yes.
we're asking people for their opinions, those who know.
Wow. Well, I have to say that Ms. Lucia Short is definitely an advocate for young people. She's fighting for young people in education performances. When we come back, we're going to ask her some tough questions. You know, what can we do ourselves in the community? Our children, our children themselves, what the children have to do, what the parents have to do, what the school have to do. And we think that the information Ms. Lucia Short is giving us is valuable. So we will take a quick break. When we return, we'll talk more to Ms. Lucia Short. Okay, thank you. Again, we are back. We are talking to Ms. Lucia Short, the CEO and founder of Focus on Education. She is saying things that are very, very important to the parents and for all of us about educating our children and what is wrong with our education systems. Again, Ms. Lucia Short, you are an advocate for young people. I recently was invited to Henry W. Longford School on their career day, and I have to give you my experience there. The garden, the